Hi folks, welcome to Whisky Webb Wednesday. Here we're going to talk about Shelter Point's latest releases, hence the Shelter Point gear. I'm looking like a darts player and a baseball player all in one. So welcome. Let's talk about what's coming out for Shelter Point. First and foremost, the Forbidden. This is our single malted wheat whiskey. So 100% malted wheat whiskey. The idea behind this whiskey is it's soft, drinkable, easygoing whiskey, and this one is inspired by two main things. The Forbidden, because it's forbidden technically by the SWA in terms of the description. Single malt wheat is technically illegal, but we're in Canada so we don't care. The other reason is Forbidden Plateau. So this is a lovely spot nearby. There's Sasquatches roaming around, there's secret cabins in the woods. It's the kind of place where you wake up in the morning surrounded by snow and you put your hand out the window with seeds on it and a whiskey jack will come and land on your hand and eat straight out your hand. It's a very magical place. So Forbidden Plateau being so special to us here out on Vancouver Island, we thought we'd name a whiskey after it. So here we go. The Forbidden. So this whiskey here is 47% alcohol, non-chill filtered, natural colour, 100% malted wheat. In terms of age, we're talking about 5 to 6 years here. All the maturation is ex-bourbon casks and it has quite a light colour, and that's because it's very light, easy drinking whiskey. Now, in terms of price for this one, you're probably looking at about $40 for the half bottle, or probably around $75 for the full size bottle. Now, it's still to come out yet. It's not even out in the shop here at Shelter Point Distillery. I just went over to the warehouse today to pick up a different whiskey, and then I found this one. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's been bottled already, so I'm guessing that it's coming out in probably the next week or two. So keep your eyes peeled for an announcement, either on the website or on social media, or if you're one of the inner circle on the email group, then that's a great way of getting the first information on our releases, and that's very important, and I'll tell you why for the second whiskey that we're going to talk about. This is vanilla, cream, shredded wheat, honey. There's some minty notes, eucalyptus, wood. Quite grassy as well. There's some lovely grassy alpine meadow type notes. Just like liquid honey in a glass. Just very easy going. This batch one, when it came out, there was only about 600, 700 bottles, so it went very quickly. This second batch here, which is the one that's coming out now, is a larger release, so you should have more like 1,000 bottles I hope, or around there. So it might not sell out so quickly, but it will go quickly, because we were blown away by the initial response to this whiskey the first time it came out. It was very, very popular, so keep your eyes peeled. The Forbidden Batch 2 is coming your way very soon. Okay, delicious. Right. Now, the reason you need to get on the email list for Shelter Point, and I think you can do this just on the website, or if you go to info@shelterpoint.ca and just ask to be on the list. This was announced by email. This is a Single Cask Rye. Only available in full-size bottles, 750ml. The price was $85 plus tax, so I'm guessing around about 100 all in. It sold out in about 2 hours. As soon as we hit that email out there, there was only 150 bottles in this single cask available for sale, so yeah, they're all snapped up just like that. And I think part of the reason why this whiskey is so popular is last year we won Best All Rye in Canada with a previous version of this whiskey. So this is 100% rye whiskey. And it's actually quite funny if you read the back of the bottle. It says, "You don't have to make whiskey in paradise, but it helps. Shelter Point whiskey is distilled in small batches right here on our family farm in Oyster River, Vancouver Island. What makes our spirits so bold and distinctive? Well, we use pure spring water that comes from a mountain-fed aquifer located directly beneath our property." A wee secret here is that it's not actually Shelter Point whiskey. This came from Alberta distillers, but the paradise that we added to this whiskey was our maturation climate. So this whiskey is about 10 years old, and it's been maturing most of its life in Shelter Point's warehouse. So it's absorbed all that beautiful sea air, it's absorbed the aromas of the malt casks around it, and it is very different to the Alberta distillers releases coming straight out of Canada or Calgary, Alberta. So it just shows you the power of maturation in terms of wood, provenance, climate. And this is our second single cask release using this spirit. I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 casks left, so this is one of the last ones that will ever be available as an official bottling. So only 150 bottles, bottled at 57.9% alcohol. This is beautiful, beautiful whiskey. Natural colour, unchill filtered. And we're actually doing a bit of yin and yang here. Because the forbidden is so light, but this is so dark and heavy and robust and so much flavour. This is like the intense dram, whereas the forbidden is the light, easygoing breakfast dram. Oh. You can tell right away that the complexity in this one is just far more intriguing in terms of the bouquet of flavours. The age has definitely had a wonderful effect here in terms of like bringing lots of elements together. Vanilla fudge, rye spice, old mahogany wood. It's not your fresh young virgin, it's like older, more mature. Sweet shop flavours. You're walking through the candy shop, you're smelling the sherbet, you're smelling the UFOs, if you've ever seen those. Sweet, spicy, intensely delicious. Oh yeah. That's a wonderful dram. Thank you, ma'am. Just warming, tasty. I was actually like looking at the bottling records today, and a lot of the latest releases they've been lower strength ones, sort of 46, 47%. So this is the first one we've done as an official bottling that's at a higher sort of cask strength level for a while now. So I think that's part of the reason it's been so popular as well on the uptake. And this is just a fantastic opportunity to get a beautiful single cask, full strength, old rye. A beautiful synergy between two wonderful places in Canada, Alberta, BC, and we're just making those two things come together in a wonderful way. So if you were lucky enough to get one of these, well done. If not, then hopefully you know somebody who did get one and you can have a taste someday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little sneaky preview of these two releases, and keep your eyes peeled on future releases coming this year. Sign up for the email, check us out on social media, have a look at shelterpoint.ca, And yeah, if you like this video, please press the like button, please subscribe, and we'll see you for the next Whiskey Webb Wednesday. Cheers folks.